How's it going, y'all? We are coming right off that 2.4 live stream, and man, there's a lot to go over there. I am so fucking hyped. I am so ready for this content drop. We're just gonna cover this preview quickly, see what's gonna happen, see what's coming up in the future, in more of a condensed format. So let's get right into it. Let's make this a bit shorter because, to be honest, my last video is a bit long as shit, and ain't nobody want to watch that. So let's get to it. Wuthering Waves version preview, version 2.4. Wuthering Waves version preview, version 2.4. Lightly we toss the crown. Scheduled release on June 12th, UTC +8. I don't know what time that is for y'all or me, even actually, to be honest. So cool, but it's coming in. We are, for me at least, looks in 12 days, actually 11 days away. So I'm very excited. Very cool, very cool. New main quest, chapter 2, act 5. Cool. And then we have that second one, having 2 in here. I love this. This is great. More story, especially with the recent stories coming up. They have been killing it. It's all I want. That's all I want to see is more main story. And then I believe they said it was like a 1 week or 2 week split in between act 5 and act 6. I forget the exact dates. I think it was June 12th and July 3rd, if I'm correct. And usually I'm actually personally against time gating things, just coming off of other games. But I think in this case it works out pretty well because you finish everything in the first fucking week of the patch, and then you're just sitting there like, well, what the fuck do I do for the rest of this patch? So I think time gating here at this minimalist amount is good. It's a story time gate. It's not like it's a they already time gate everything, to be honest. This isn't really anything new. 10 free rewards. Cool. Love to see it. I'm cool with this. Hell yeah. And then we have our Chang Li outfit, which I'm pulling. I'm fucking buying it. Like, bruh, I'd rather support the company with skins than anything else. And then also the Carlotta. I'm excited for this. So cool. The new region. All right, so Septimont. Do we have? Okay, this is the only photo. This place is fucking huge. So this is my theory. They had talked about they wanted to do a big mainline patch every 6 months. I think that was misunderstood in thinking that they were going to release like a 3.0, a 4.0 every 6 months. I think they meant it as in the quality, the content, the amount of content is going to be comparable to a mainline patch. And you can see it in here for 2.4. This is not a expansion of the already pre-existing Renacida zone, Raguna zone. This is a whole new style. They even tell you it's a whole new style. 2 city-states that branched off into their own different styles and history. And so this is straight. I personally, I think for the amount we're going to get, this is going to feel like a mainline patch just because style, everything's new. Everything's completely different. I'm super excited. I think we're all super excited after dealing with 2.3, fucking dying for that. Dying for something new. New echoes. So actually, I'm actually kind of disappointed with the echoes. Not with how they look, but the amount. So we get the Lioness of Glory, which this is gonna be cool as fuck to fight. Straight up. I'm excited. And then the Nightmare Kelpie. We already fought this. This is just a variation of I forget the dude from 1.0, the electric guy. I forget his name. But it's whatever. And then we have these guys. So the Karasaur looked cool, Pilgrim Shell looked cool, Devotee's Flesh looked cool. This new kind of like corrupted beings is actually interesting, and I'm down for that. The Spectre differences, so Spectral Fusion and Havoc Drake, and they also talked about we're getting the other 3 as well. I think they said that it's all elements, so I don't know why they only showed 3, to be honest. It kind of like, people are like, oh, only 3. So my issue is the amount, to be honest. They're adding in 2 new sets to the game, and we're only getting +3, 9, 11 new echoes. And the new sets, I don't know. I wish they would have a better way of being able to farm these sets. I mean, I'm wrong. There's a better way. It's that weekly challenge that I keep forgetting the name of that I have not been doing, which I should be doing, the farm echoes. But I also don't need the farm echoes. It's more of just a complaint for normal people. But I don't know. I just wish we had more echoes. And I'm actually kind of shocked this is the only echoes we're getting. When we saw all those echoes roaming around Septimont City, the big buff dudes, the little flying bastards. I forget. I feel like there's more echoes and they're just not showing them on the screen. So it could be out of touch on this one. New Phantom echoes, cool to see. I don't know, just more versions, I guess. Okay, here are the new stat effects. Windward Pilgrimage, arrow damage plus 10%, and hitting a target with arrow erosion increases crit rate by 10% and grants 30% arrow damage bonus lasting for 10 seconds. Probably gonna be best in slot for Cardathea, straight out the gate. Probably. And then Flaming Crawprint, fusion damage plus 10%. Casting Resonance Liberation increases fusion damage of Resonators in the team by 15%. And the caster's Resonance Liberation damage by 20%. So these two sets are obviously made for the two new characters. Like, I feel like it's very like hard to disapprove this. They feel like they were obviously made for Cardathea and Lupa, which is fine. But let us prep in advance. Like, you're gonna give us these new characters, and then we have to farm the new zone for these sets for those characters. I do feel like this is kind of like, all right, I just want to pull the character. I've already pre-farmed everything. Let me just dump it all into them, get them up to level, and then fucking throw on the echo set I want to use. I feel like adding in a new echo set for every single character we pull is just going to get out of hand, especially with these two. Like, these are made for those specific characters, so whatever. Also, same complaint as usual. Arrow erosion, spectral frazzle, having it only on the 2.0 plus, bullshit. All right, if you're gonna start building the game around having or debuffing those types of things, like the debuff effects from spectral frazzle or arrow erosion, it's gonna affect the 1.0 characters. And like right now, it's not really affecting them. Everyone's still viable to play in all content straight out the gate. I'm not saying that, but it could way down happen in, like, let's say 4.0. And it's also just not a good feeling if you're playing on 1.0 characters and you don't get to play with the new thing that all the new echo sets are set up. Like, if I don't, like, I don't know, it's kind of one of those things. I see why they added it in later in, because they never had an elemental effect, so they added this stuff in as the style of elemental effect. It's the debuffing effect. But I feel like they should have grandfathered in all the other characters as well, the 1.0 characters. And they don't need to do like anything crazy. All right, they don't need to like rebuild these kits, but just say, hey, Gion can activate ill erosion on his skill effect, let's say, and that's it. You don't need to go anything crazy, all right? But just at least add it in to the builds, personally. But I could be out of touch on this one. New echo aspects, premium aspect dawned upon Thor's glider. So I'm not buying a glider, straight up. I think it is good that they are selling skins separately, like the gliders and stuff. I'm not gonna buy one though. I'm not doing it. It looks nice, but personally, I'm not gonna buy it. Exploration one, cool. Well, obviously, it looks worse than the paid version, but I don't know. Unless the paid version is like fucking $5, but I'm not spending more than $5 on that. New permanent challenge gameplay. Banners never fall. So we saw a bit of this in the trailer, and I'm interested. It's new. It's unique. I'm actually super excited for it because I think this is the one where you can, if you parry, you counter, you dodge, you get a bar that fills up, increases your damage. I'm super excited for this. Like, I didn't realize I wanted a feature like that in this game until they showed it to me, and I was like, holy shit, that's so smart. This is a game that's built around parrying, countering, and dodging. Fucking, the better you player you are, the more damage you do. Perfect. Love to see it. Gives goal. I do wish having the permanent challenges on a separate tab over in the events, and then the fact, like, I barely ever see them reset, is kind of boring, not gonna lie. But I feel like they need to update their yearly roadmap with how events reset or if they reset at all, and just kind of adjust them slightly, tune them up a bit more, make a big deal about it, or have have like an events tab for like current events happening, and then have like a separate click on, not like a tab over in the events to a permanent eviction, but whatever. New tactical hologram challenge, the Kelpie. I'm excited. I am always excited for more holograms, even though they kick my fucking ass. I think holograms currently is the best end game content in the game. The only thing that I think could have beat it was the Elusive Realms, but they took that out of the game and have just given us jack shit, or the worst versions of the Elusive Realms. So tactical holograms, always down, always great to see. Want to see more optimizations. So in-game guide depot, if it is done right, it could be, it probably will be one of the best things that happened for this game. This is actually amazing, and I know people still would rather watch their YouTubers because everyone likes to watch the YouTubers and stuff like that, but I think having an in-game guide on how to use the characters more in depth and how to build them properly with alternate variations for support or a carry, amazing, super good, super simple. This is great, and this is needed. I do not know why they added an in-game guide depot, but they did not add in more team slots. We only have 5. There's 6 elements and only 5 team slots. That doesn't even give me enough minimums for a team for each element, much less having like, we're in 2.0. We're closing in on 3.0. All my team slots are filled up. I'm not swapping. Like, I want to have more team slots, please, Lord, please. Or yeah. Oh my God, you should not have gone off. Hold a second. We have an alarm that should not be happening in this economy. Oh boy. Okay. All right, nothing around for that. Focus mode. Main quest. So they talked about this. I didn't really understand what they meant by it. Main quest focus mode will become available once version 2.4 goes live. In focus mode, no resonator or location will become unavailable as you progress through the quest. Main quest focus. No resonator or location will become unavailable. I don't know what this means. I'm probably reading this completely wrong, but this reads as in, is if I didn't do focus mode, I would lose a character, or I wouldn't be able to interact with something. But I might be wrong, but I feel like I could always interact with everything, even when I was doing the main quest. In focus mode, no resonator or location will become unavailable as you progress through a quest. I'll have to see how this is impacted in game, because I just don't understand what they're talking about here. Global filter, added global feature for PS5 and PC and Mac. Select filter for global. So this is great. Letting the players adjust how they see the game and visualize the game is always just a better thing overall. I'm excited. This looks great. I love it. Main quest fast track event. Optimize the event next stop Reseda after activating Jinzo's Resonance Nexus during main quest. You can go to Reseda directly. Straight. Okay, so we're skipping 1.0 even sooner. All right. So now you just have to wake up, walk down, and then activate the beacon that you go 2.0. Holy shit. I get why they did this. I know why 1.0 sucks. Or not sucks, but the story is bad. But man, just one of these filler patches, instead of doing a filler patch, just go back and revamp 1.0. Redo like redo the voice lines, let's say. Cut a lot of the fat off, kind of condense it a bit better, let's say. And I think you'd be fine. Like, that's really all it needs. It's just like a couple of the voice lines need to be redone, and it needs to be condensed a bit more. More in a biteable thing. Because to be honest, I get why they're skipping people to 2.0, because they want people to experience the fun part of the game, which is 2.0. But you shouldn't have to do that. I think 1.0 should still be fun to play. But whatever. Is that it? Nope. 2 new Resonators. Cardathea and Lupa. Cardathea we've seen so much about already. She had her own character trailer, plus the leaks from the Kuro approved leaks from I forget his name. We're Poland. I ain't gonna lie though, they are killing me though with my bank account. They were like, here's Cardathea. Also, here's Lupa gameplay. Lupa looks so much fun to play. Holy fuck! And then like also here's fuck. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more characters as well coming out in the next patches. Like, brother, I can't afford this. You're killing me, Jimmy. You're killing me. Super excited. I'm pulling for both of these straight up. I might see 6 Cardi, maybe. Phase 1 is Cardatheus, Phase 2 is Lupa. Made sense. Not surprising. Even the story quest, I think Phase 1 was going to be on Cardathea, and then Phase 2, or this next act, was going to be on Lupa. New weapons. The sword looks great. Fucking, oh, death, become my blade once more type shit. Looks fucking amazing. Special events. All right. The area exploration event, this happens in every zone when it's they come out. I'm fine with it. It's okay. It's easy to do. Whatever. Septimont Travel Atlas. I don't know what this is. We photo collection event. We all know what this is. Done 1,000 times. Cool. 7-day login event. 5-on-5. Cool. All out towards the peak super sea. So this is the card game Pokemon type thing. I am curious. I'm gonna play it. I mean, we're gonna play it anyways, but I hope they do it right, and I hope it's fun as fuck to play, and I hope it becomes a permanent event if it's really done well. Lolo campaign verification. I love the Lolo campaign. It's super easy to do. I feel like they've even made it more easy to do, to be honest. Cool. I always love these. And then Virtual Crisis. Okay, so the Virtual Crisis, I liked the first one. Pretty dang good. I enjoyed it. The second one, this one looks fucking crazy good as well. 2 bosses at the same time. Oh, this would be fun. It'd be fun as fuck. Fan creation project. No idea anything about this. And that's it. Oh my god. Back to the top. So that is the rundown of what's coming out in 2.4. I'm excited. You are excited. I'll see y'all later.